Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. Day 139 of the 2025-2026 NBA regular season, March 17, 2026. Alexander Walker scores career high as Hawks roll past the Orlando Magic 124-112 for their 10th straight win. Nickel Alexander Walker scored a career high 41 points. Jalen Johnson had his 13th triple-double of the season, and the Atlanta Hawks rolled past the Orlando Magic 124-112, extending their winning streak to 10 games and snapping Orlando's at 7. The Hawks improved to 38-31 and reclaimed 8th place in the Eastern Conference, bumping Philadelphia back to ninth. Johnson had 24 points, 15 rebounds, and 13 assists in his second straight triple-double. Dyson Daniels added 15 points and 12 rebounds. Paulo Banchero had 18 points and 10 rebounds for the Magic. Desmond Bane also added 18 points. Steve Kerr earns his 600th win, and the Golden State hands the Wizards their 12th loss in a row, 125-117. Kristaps Porzingis scored 30 points, and the Anthony Melton added 27, and the Golden State Warriors snapped a 5-game losing streak with a victory over the Washington Wizards, earning coach Steve Kerr his 600th career victory. Washington has dropped 12 in a row, but the Wizards still haven't taken over last place in the East because Indiana has lost 13 straight. Trae Young scored 21 points in 21 minutes for Washington. Bilal Coulibaly also had 21 points with 8 rebounds. Denny Abdiha and Tomani Kamara each scored 18 as the Portland Trail Blazers coast past the Brooklyn Nets 114-95. Abdiha and Tony Camara each scored 18 points, and the Portland Trail Blazers coasted to a victory over the Brooklyn Nets. Donovan Clingan finished with 14 points and 11 rebounds double-double for the Blazers, who never trailed and led by as many as 31 points. Nick Claxton had 12 points and 10 rebounds for the short-handed Nets, who have lost 4 consecutive games and 14 of 16. Leading scorer Michael Porter Jr. missed his 30th straight game, and Noah Clowney was held out. Johnny Johnson added 17 points and 9 rebounds. Portland shot 51% from the field and 42% from beyond the arc. The Boston Celtics beat the Phoenix Suns 120-112. Jaylen Brown had 18 of his 41 points in the fourth quarter, and Jason Tatum scored 21 in his fifth game back from an Achilles tendon injury to help the Boston Celtics beat the Phoenix Suns. Derek White, who was presented with February's Eastern Conference Defensive Player of the Month award before the game, had 21 points for Boston. Devin Booker scored 40 for the Suns, who have lost back-to-back games after stopping a 4-game winning streak. Jalen Green scored 21 for Phoenix. Bulls blew out the Grizzlies 130-107 as Josh Giddey gets his fourth triple-double in the last 5 games. Josh Giddey had 16 points and 15 rebounds with 13 assists in his fourth triple-double in 5 games. In the Chicago Bulls blew out Memphis Grizzlies to hand the depleted Grizzlies their eighth straight loss. Giddey is averaging 17.9 points, 8.4 rebounds, and 8.8 assists, all career highs. The fifth-year guard has been limited to 46 games this season by hamstring and ankle injuries. Matas Busilis led the Bulls with 29 points, including 5 three-pointers. Trey Jones added 17 points off the bench for the Bulls, who started a 4-game homestand by winning in just the fifth time in their last 23 games. Cedric Coward led the Grizzlies with 17 points on 7 for 13 shooting, and Jalen Wells added 16 points. Zion Williamson led the Pelicans past the Dallas Mavericks 129-111. Williamson scored 27 points and the New Orleans Pelicans defeated the injury-depleted Dallas Mavericks. Williamson made 11 of 13 shots in 28 minutes. Sadek Bey had 23 points while Trey Murphy III added 17 to help the Pelicans win for the 8th time in 12 games. Najee Marshall scored 32 points for the Mavs in against his former team. Dallas rookie Cooper Flag, the top pick in the 2025 draft, had 21 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. Luka Doncic leads the Los Angeles Lakers to a 192 victory over the Houston Rockets for their sixth straight victory. Luka scored 36 points to lead the Los Angeles Lakers to a 192 victory over the Houston Rockets in the opener of a two-game series between teams fighting for Western Conference playoff position. Los Angeles moved 1.5 games ahead of Houston for third in the West Conference standings. There are 13 lead changes in the game that had a playoff atmosphere, but the Lakers ultimately won their sixth straight. James finished with 18 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists. Jabari Smith Jr. led the Houston Rockets with 22 points and 8 rebounds. Amen Thompson had 19 points for the Rockets, who committed 24 turnovers compared with just 12 for the Los Angeles. Victor Wembanyama powers the San Antonio Spurs past the Los Angeles Clippers 190-115 after wild swings and a late scare to reach 50 wins. Wembanyama had 21 points and 13 rebounds with 4 blocks, and the San Antonio Spurs overcame an early 14-point deficit before blowing most of a 24-point lead in recovery to hold off the Los Angeles Clippers. Esteban Casal had 23 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds to lead the Spurs, who reached 50 wins for the first time since 2016 and trailed the first place Thunder by 3 games in the West. Devin Vassell added 20 points. Darius Garland led the six Clippers in double figures with 25 points and 10 assists. Jordan Miller had 22 points off the bench, which outscored his Spurs reserves 57-30. Let's proceed to the NBA regular season games scheduled on March 18, 2026. Bam Adebayo and the Miami Heat will go up against LaMelo Ball and the Charlotte Hornets in the Spectrum Center at 7 a.m. Philippine time or 7 p.m. Eastern time. The streaking Oklahoma City Thunder led by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander will meet Paulo Banchero and the Orlando Magic in Kia Center at 7 a.m. Philippine time or 7 p.m. Eastern time. The East leading Detroit Pistons, led by Cade Cunningham, will play Alex Sarr and the Washington Wizards in Capital One Arena at 7 a.m. Philippine time or 7 p.m. Eastern time. Jalen Brunson and the New York Knicks will try to extend their three-game winning streak as they face Pascal Siakam in the Indiana Pacers in Madison Square Garden at 7:30 a.m. Philippine time or 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. Donovan Mitchell and the Cleveland Cavaliers will visit the struggling Milwaukee Bucks led by Giannis Antetokounmpo in Reserve Forum at 8 a.m. Philippine time or 8 p.m. Eastern time. Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns will try to be back in the win column as they met Anthony Edwards and the Minnesota Timberwolves in Target Center at 8 a.m. Philippine time or 8 p.m. Eastern time. Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets will try to be back in the win column as they face the visiting Philadelphia 76ers, led by BJ Edgecombe in Ball Arena at 10 a.m. Philippine time or 10 p.m. Eastern time. DeMar DeRozan and the Sacramento Kings will try to add up to their rare two-game winning streak as they play Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs in Golden One Center at 10 a.m. Philippine time or 10 p.m. Eastern time. Let us have the NBA regular season team standings for March 17, 2026. Let's start with the Eastern Conference team standings for the 139. 15 Indiana Pacers 15 and 53 record with 13-game losing skid. 14 Washington Wizards 16 and 51 record with 12-game losing skid. 13 Brooklyn Nets 17 and 51 record with 4-game losing skid. 12 Chicago Bulls 28 and 14 record. 11 Milwaukee Bucks 28 and 39 record. Indiana Pacers, Washington Wizards, and Brooklyn Nets are already eliminated in playoff contention. Number 10 is the Charlotte Hornets, 34 and 34 record. Number 9 is the Philadelphia 76ers, 37 and 31 record, with two-game winning streak. Number 8 is the Atlanta Hawks, 37 and 31 record, with 10-game winning streak. Number 7 is the Miami Heat, 38 and 30 record. Number 6 is the Toronto Raptors, 38 and 29 record. Number 5 is the Orlando Magic, 38 and 29 record. Number 4 is the Cleveland Cavaliers, 41 and 27 record. Number 3 is the New York Knicks, 44 and 25 record, with 3-game winning streak. Number 2 is the Boston Celtics, 45 and 23 record with 2-game winning streak. And the best team in the Eastern Conference is the Detroit Pistons, 48 wins with 19 losses. Let's proceed to the Western Conference team standings for day 139. 15 Sacramento Kings, 18 and 51 record with 2-game winning streak. 14 Utah Jazz, 20 and 48 record with 3-game losing skid. 13 Dallas Mavericks, 23 and 46 record. 12 New Orleans Pelicans, 23 and 46 record. 11 Memphis Grizzlies, 23 and 44 record with 8-game losing skid. Sacramento Kings is already eliminated in playoff contention. Number 10 is the Portland Trail Blazers, 33 and 36 record. Number 9 is the Golden State Warriors, 33 and 35 record. Number 8 is the Los Angeles Clippers, 34 and 34 record with 2-game losing skid. Number 7 is the Phoenix Suns, 39 and 29 record with 2-game losing skid. Number 6 is the Minnesota Timberwolves, 41 and 27 record. Number 8 is the Denver Nuggets, 41 and 27 record. Number 4 is the Houston Rockets, 41 and 26 record. Number 3 is the Los Angeles Lakers, 43 and 25 record with 6-game winning streak. Number 2 is the San Antonio Spurs, 50 and 18 record with 2-game winning streak. And the best team in the Western Conference is the Oklahoma City Thunder, 53 wins with 15 losses and has 18-game winning streak. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to subscribe and leave a like to help our channel grow. Thank you so much, everyone. See you in the next video.